Shut your face, Margot. Mr. Faulkner's a good bloke.
Yeah. You don't have to finish it all today. Why don't you take a break?
Yeah, well, those windows will have to wait till tomorrow.
I'll get you a cup of coffee if you like.
No, thanks. I better keep going. Hey, chicken. Want to get Buster there and get me a new duster? Well, quick. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Hello?
Sally? It's me, Peter. Guess what? I'm on my way to the airport now. I'll be home in time for dinner.
Oh, Peter, that's marvellous. What time does your plane get in?
7:45. Can you keep Michelle awake and both of you pick me up? It's flight 523.
Don't worry, we'll be there.
Good. I'll see you soon.
Bye. Love you. Maxine, can you stay an extra hour?
Yeah, sure.
I want to make something special for dinner. Peter's coming home.
Steve, wanted to say goodbye. Suppose you got lots of plans for the boat?
Oh, yeah. I haven't had much chance to think about it yet, though.
Oh, come on. I feel rotten about this. It just doesn't seem fair to you.
It's all right. It's more sensible for me to go. You and Meg are dedicated to the job. For me, it was just a way of making a living.
Yes, it was. In the beginning. But now, oh, we had a pretty good officer.
Thanks. But in the long run, that doesn't really count for much, does it?
Latham, are you all right?
I don't think you've got much out of her, Mrs. Powell. She was pretty wrung out and the police doctor had to sedate her.
Come on.
What about Neil Murray?
Well, he's in the hospital at the moment. He's not fit to plead. We think probably he'll end up in an institution.
A mess.
Well, at least we got Latham back. I wouldn't have given you odds on that an hour ago. Well, I've got to go. See you.
Thank you.
She hasn't exactly given me an easy time in here, but I hate to see her like this.
I know what you mean. Listen, do you want to go to your cell and rest? Come on.
I'd better get going.
Good luck.
Thanks. Good luck to us all.
Well, well, you're back. Too bad the honeymoon's over.
Just go away, please.
What's the matter, Latham? Didn't you enjoy your little outing?
Leave me alone. You wouldn't understand.
They tell me your boyfriend turned out to be a psycho. You should have known. Nobody in their right minds would want you. Maybe you'll be a little more careful who you pick next time.
I'll make bleeding sure I'll never pick anyone as vicious and as rotten as you bitch. I'd sooner be dead.
You nearly were, Latham. You very nearly were. But then, of course, I don't suppose anyone would have missed you.
Hi. You've just brought Latham in.
Yes, I heard. How is she?
Oh, she's okay, physically. Mentally, she's a bit of a wreck. It appears she had genuine feelings for Neil Murray. Can you believe it?
Oh, poor Chrissy. Thank God for Steve. I don't think any of us would have suspected Neil otherwise.
Nope. She owes him.
Yes, and I don't think she'll get the chance to thank him. Oh, I feel rotten about all of this. I mean, it was my idea to set Joan up in the first place, and now the whole thing's blowing up in our faces. Just doesn't seem fair that he should take the blame for the rest of us.
Just a minute. Mrs. Davidson agreed to the plan. That's the only reason I went along with it. You're not suggesting we all resign, are you?
No, of course not. But it just doesn't seem fair that Steve, who would have made a damn good officer, gets booted out in his ear whilst Joan Ferguson gets off scot-free.
No, Meg, he resigned. He wasn't fired.
That's only a formality, and you know it. The whole system is just so unfair.
Well, if you feel that badly about it, complain.
To the department?
Try closer to home.
Erica? Yes, I will.
Here we are.
I've got beef Wellington in the oven.
Great. I should eat here more often.
You should.
I'm ravenous. Well, aren't you going to ask me how it went?
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. Tell me, how did they like the layout?
Great. They loved it with a capital L. They think that yours truly is some kind of a genius.
They've got very good taste.
And so have I. And here is a little something to prove it.
Oh, Peter. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it is good to have you home. I did miss you. Hey, this weekend, why don't we go up into the hills? We could take Michelle and have lunch at that great
Sal,
little place that we used to...
Not so fast. I've got to go back, darling.
Back? Well, back where?
Back to Adelaide, love, to finalise the contracts. We will, but not this weekend.
It's always not this weekend. Peter, you're only home just to collect your laundry.
Now, don't talk nonsense, Sally.
Peter, this is your home, not a hotel.
And work is work. Now, be reasonable. That contract could be worth $200,000 a year to the company, and 10% of that is mine.
I just don't want you to go away again. Please.
Sal, we're talking about a lot of money here.
Look, I don't care about the stinking money. I just want us to be together.
Yeah. Well, that stinking money, as you call it, buys one hell of a lot of comfort. What do you think pays for the steaks, for this house, and for little joys like that,
We don't need those things if we've got each other.
Grow up, Sal. You're talking like a child. If you've got some romantic notion of living in an attic, forget it. I like our life just the way it is.
I just want us to be together for a while.
You've proved your point. We will. But not this weekend, sweetheart. I've got to work, and that's all there is to it. Okay?
Here, bus fares, $2.50 lunch.
Bang goes lunch at the Hilton.
Sign?
Aren't you telling me not to spend it all in one place?
Morning, all. Well, another day at the fun factory.
Not much fun without Mr. Faulkner.
That's enough, Smith.
You reckon? I think it's a shame someone else didn't resign instead of him.
Oh, sounds like he's already left. Oh, pity. I really quite liked him. I would have liked to have said goodbye.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
I don't know what you're implying, Smith, but Faulkner was doing deals with prisoners, and we can't have that, can we?
You too.
That is enough. I don't want to hear another word on this subject from anyone.
Suits me. I got work to do.
One day that big dyke is going to outsmart herself.
No, Smith, that is enough. Now go on, get a move on, or you'll miss your bus.
Oh, come on, Mrs. Powell. You know damn well you can't stand her any more than the rest of us can.
Mrs. Ward is waiting.
Oh, all right, I'm going.
G'day, Jude.
Morning, love. Oh, I hate these window pane letters. They're only bills and more
Any
bills.
coffee going?
Yeah, there's water in the jug, there's coffee in the jar. Help yourself. Anyway, what are you doing hanging around here? You're supposed to be at work. It's after 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. Well, maybe she'll be okay today, though.
Who?
Mrs. Dempster. Her old man was coming home last night and she bucked up a bit. I don't know, most time you could cut the air with a knife in that place.
They don't get on too well, do they?
Oh, beats me. He's away a lot of the time. You know, I reckon he likes his job more than he likes her, and she knows it too. They don't know how lucky they are to have a beaut little kid like Michelle.
Yeah, well, if I were you, I'd keep out of it. You won't get any thanks from them. Oh, would you look at this electricity bill? Now, how the hell can we run up something that high?
Well, at least if I keep an eye on the kid, knowing the belter when I'm around.
You just keep out of it, love. Let them sort it out themselves.
Oh, don't worry about that, Jude. I've got no time for either of them. Coffee.
Hey, this is fantastic. This is it. This is the approval for the concert.
Oh, you mean the one at Woodridge you were telling me about?
Yeah, Myra's been working like a dog on that, and you know what? We're going to get the proceeds of one of the performances as a donation. The rest is going to go to other charities.
Oh, that's beaut, Jude. Hey, is Whitworth involved?
Well, I got to check with Mrs. Davidson. I'm going to see her today.